And I'm back. A little later than I intended to be, but I'm back. So let's get everything back up and running. And play more Shadowrun Dragonfall. It still only was gone for like just over 10 minutes. But man, this is turning out to be way more of a clusterfuck than I was expecting it to be. So how's everyone's health at, actually, before we move down to the next level and have things get even worse? 31, 24, 26. Okay, so Diedrich is fine. Everyone else is kind of fucky at the moment. Okay, so let's use that on Glory. Why are my name and Blitz's names like that and Glory and Diedrich's like this? Are Glory and Diedrich the two that are hurt more? No. Weird. Glory's hurt the most. Also, Irish Mankey's chat moment while I was gone is something special. Interest channel says dicks leaves. I'm like, okay, good for you, Irish Monkey. I'd ask if he was here. I'd ask him if his monkey bites, but that's a whole other thing. So Blitz needs healing. How's everyone else? Like, what is... Yeah, I'm gonna give Glory another kit as well. Because that was a lot of pain. Glory. Alright, I think we're ready to move on. Pile of corpses and bodies are dressed in high-quality ballistic armor. Well, then let me in there and take their bloody armor. Ah, too late. They're here. Hold the response team inbound. Hold until... What the fuck are those? Haste Glory as well. Glory's our resident badass, so let's let her continue being a resident badass. Blitz, get the fuck over here. There's some rigging. Or some Decker shit. And unsurprisingly, that guy's a shaman, but... Oh, did he lose control of it already? Sweet! I love it! Let's... what... Okay, containment cell controls. Yeah. Let's make this harder for myself. And Blitz, you go into the Matrix, please. And Diedrich, can you heal Glory? Thank you. What the deuce? Ooh, pay data. Oh, I understand what I'm doing wrong. I should have... Yeah, there we go. Hey, yeah, we need to get up there. Don't like that word charging. Damn it. Well, I tried. Damn. I really thought that... Okay. Let's at least get that pay data while we're in here. Okay, no one's injured. So let's give Glory some more AP. And Deidre, you do the exact same thing. I can't get to the pay data node now either? What bullshit? Let's just fucking leave then. Gonna work. Let's get over here. Okay, let's move Dietrich up. Yeah, I just got unlucky, I think. And I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, do you mean if I killed the last... But do you mean the pay data or the... Because the pay data went red, and it wasn't red beforehand. Like, when I went in there, it was, blue. Glory, okay. No, not that. This. There we go. So how are things going today, Diablo? Oh, is that what it is? Well, I'm sure I can... If I go back in there after combat, I'll go back in. If I can go back in there after combat, I'll go back in. Otherwise, I'm just saying screw it. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. Oh, the other basilisk is down. Ah, boo! I always find it really amusing when they try to attack their own. They try to shoot me, and they do end up doing way more damage to their own guys. Kind of suspected that would happen, but I need to take the risk because I need to do that. I didn't need to take the risk. Damn! Come on, Glory. Let's kick some ass. Teacher can't heal Glory yet, but Glory's got so many hit points compared to everyone else. So clearly the solution is shoot her with my own god. Oh, I didn't even notice I could have... There's a summon up in the corner. Damn. I wish I'd noticed that. Damn, man. Glory is not... Glory's having all kinds of issues today. There we go. So it doesn't look like I can get back in afterwards, but I kind of don't care. I mean, I'm sure, like, a little extra Nuyum would have been nice, but... Okay. From the description of the client gave you, this must be your target, the rigger, Thorvald Inchstad. You can see him waving and pounding on the plastic of his cell door, but from where you're standing, the scene is eerily quiet. He looks like he's had a rough go of things. One of his eyes have been blackened, and his lower lip is split wide open. Not particularly surprising given the temperament of his captors. The only incongruous element is his outfit. He's decked out head to toe in patch black riding leathers. A pair of oversized studded combat boots shine in the halogen glare of the cell's lighting panels. From his style of dress, it's obvious that the dwarf is not a corporate employee. He's a Shadowrunner. This isn't some corporate goon, boss. Look at him. He's one of us. Diedrich lays his hand on the bare metal of Glory's shoulder. She flinches, but only barely. When he speaks, his voice is soft. But for the grace of God, eh, love? Glory's eyes remain fixed on the rigger, who continues to hammer impotently on the door of his cell. Something like that. The door slides open and the stench of stale sweat assaults your nostrils. Instad steps forward, his bloody lips curled into a smile. The soles of his boots squeak on the polished tile floor. Free at last! Thank Christ! His smile widens into a sickly grin. Tar-stained teeth shine wetly in the light. Didn't think I'd warrant a rescue! Whoever sent you, thank him for me. I'm afraid you're wrong about that. I was sent here to tie up loose ends, namely you. His eyes go wide. He raises his trembling hands to surrender. Whoa there, Chief! I don't know what your client told you. He said your team botched a run, went loud too early, and got a few people killed. Us? We botched the run? That's bullshit, man. We did everything that we were supposed to. Like always. It was that bastard's bad intel that got us hung out to dry. Sounds familiar. Please hear me out. I promise I'll make it worth your while if you do. Couldn't hurt to hear, I guess. I couldn't hurt to hear what he has to say. His hands clasped in front of him as a sign of supplication. You can see the terror in his eyes. Go ahead, talk. Alright, okay. So we go in right, me and my team, and we're doing just what the client told us to. The bastard forgot to mention that Pharma had a knight-errant security contract for the place. He told us that there would be little, if any, resistance. So imagine our surprise when KE response team kicked in the door and unloaded on us. Quit trying to shift the blame. Adapting to unanticipated situations is part of a Shadowrunner's job description. Oh, for Christ's sake! What were we supposed to do? Thanks to Fuchs' bad intel, we left all the heavy ordnance at home. No collateral damage, he told us. Funny how KE seemed to share his concern. How little KE seemed to share his concern. Took them all of 2 seconds before they started lobbing grenades at us. You know where I'm coming from, pal? I can see it in your eyes. You've been in jobs that went south before. The only difference between you and me is that you were lucky enough to not get caught. Look, I can see that you're skeptical. I get that. Can't blame you for it either. You don't know me from Adam. But I know one thing that you will understand. I'd like to offer you a trade. I've got a little toy hidden away. Managed to stash it before those knight-errant pukes took me. My own design. Totally one of a kind. I call it a pain inducer. Grade A fun for the runner who has everything. And I guarantee you'll never find another. You let me live, and it's all yours. Put a fucking ribbon on it for you. And I'll disappear. Never bother any of you again. Scout's honor. Boss, I love toys as much as the next guy. But we need money more. 15,000 new yen jobs don't grow on trees. That's not the right accent for Diedrich. He nods slowly. 15, huh? I can match that. You let me live and I'll pay you wage, plus the inducer. Hell, you could even tell your client I'm dead and bill him too. Double your earnings. What do you think about that? How'd you come by 15 grand? I hit a big payday a while back. Put the extra cash in my rainy day fund. Trust me, pal, I can pay you the money. You need to help me out and I'll transfer it to you. We just need to get back to the room where I stashed my PDA. And what does the pain inducer do? Induces pain! It's a narrowband microwave projector. Causes debilitating pain in a target and screws with the electrical systems of drones and the like. Think of it like a taser, only easier to use and meaner, and a whole lot more fun. Looks like we've got a deal. You won't regret it, friend. Promise. So... now what? I really like how in this game there isn't really an incentive to kill everything because you get karma based on your actions. You don't get XP for killing shit. Though I really wish I could go explore those rooms, but whatever. Instead, slows to stop at the window. His eyes are locked on the stack of corpses piled up in the cell floor. My old team. Sorry, sons of bitches. Bet they never thought I'd be the last man standing. Why not? I'm usually right in the thick of the action. Easy to get shot under those circumstances. If I hadn't been downstairs when KE smashed in, I'd be in that pile with him. Funny, in my experience, riggers usually stay away from the thick of combat. They tend to use their drones for that. Well, I ain't that kind of rigger. Drones ain't my thing. So much. So you're a getaway driver. Blitz shoots the rigger a sidelong glance. Vehicle riggers are even less likely to be found on the front lines. Nah, I'm a spider. My specialty is taking over building systems. To do that, I need to find a data trap. And to do that, I need to charge on in with the rest of the team. A security rigger, huh? I don't see too many of those in the shadows. Lose your corporate job? Corporate life, well, let's just say it wasn't for me. I needed to work in an environment where my creativity would be rewarded. I think we might have seen some signs of your creativity on the way up here. He shrugs. Might have. Can't say one way or the other until you show me what you're talking about. Anyway, we should probably get moving, don't you think? I don't want to be up here when those knight-errant bastards show up. Alright, so there's nothing more here. Let's go back upstairs. Where's that fucking pain inducer you promised me? As you hurry past the scene of carnage in the operating theater, a peculiar smile crosses the rigger's face. He slows to a stop and then points at the dismembered body on the other side of the glass. You said you were a spider, right? Is this your handiwork? He looks you dead in the eye, and for a moment his expression remains unchanged. Then his smile broadens, and a stream of giggles come pouring out of him. Okay, you caught me! This was one of mine. Couldn't you tell how excited I was to see this stuff? Such incredible toys. It was way too good to pass up. It was way too good of an opportunity to pass up. That doesn't look like a knight-errant employee. That looks like a lab tech to me. Nods enthusiastically. This was a fun one. Little prick couldn't believe when I set the autosurgeon on him. He kept trying to get away. Wherever he went, one of his arms was there. Rip! Yeah, I might have to kill this guy. And all the while, he was screaming like a little girl. Eee! Must have kept at it for, 10-15 minutes. Eee! He barks at a snorting laugh. It was hilarious, man, I tell ya! Lori gives you a significant glance. You can see the disgust in her eyes. I'll point out other stuff when we see it. There was this one guy I locked in a room with a manipulator arm. It's fucking classic. The hell was this trinket? Letting this bastard go would be wrong, boss. You know that. Besides, he lied to us. There was no bad intel. This bastard is the reason why things went south with that run. I can feel it in my bones. The fuck is he talking about? We had a deal. If you won't want to kill him, that's fine. Diedrich stares the wounded Trigger down. You can feel the crackle of magic swelling around him. Let me do it. At that moment, the door behind you slides open and a trio of figures make their way into the room. The leader of the group is an elf with Asian features. He's obviously a vat job. The bands of corded muscle that bulge out under his sleeves have a distinctly store-bought look to them. When he speaks, his voice comes out in a gravelly rumble. My, that intrepid fox, with their target in tow. What a surprise. Who the hell are you? Herr Fox sent us to check up on you. Given his recent trouble with Shadowrunners, this could not come as a surprise. The company man smiles at Instad. The rigger shrinks. No more than your betrayal surprises me. Betrayal? No. Instad was never going to leave this building. Allow me to demonstrate. The company man inspects the rigger's corpse, a dispassionate expression on his face. He shifts his gaze back up to you. It appears that you possess some small shred of integrity after all. It isn't your place to judge my integrity, lapdog. Leave that to Herr Fox. Very well. I'll inform Herr Fox of the mission's completion and the circumstances surrounding it. He'll decide for himself what to make of this. At least I got to kill the fucking bastard. Slimy, sadistic dwarf. I mean, I'd like to have his pain inducer thing, but not that much. And we're going to return to the Quartz Bazaar. Your subway car is empty on the return trip to the Quartz Bazaar. This stretch of the sprawling U-Bahn tunnel system doesn't see much use. It seems, at least. Not at least at this hour. As the train rattles on, you find yourself lost in thought. Old memories creep unbidden into the forefront of your mind. Memories of Monica in the old days, and the crew that you used to run with. Memories of success and failure, of wealth and poverty, of good times and bad. Halfway back to the Quartz Bazaar, you are jolted out of your reverie by a buzzing sound. Your comlink. You're receiving a call. A quick glance at the screen tells you Amsel is on the other line. You pick up and his voice fills your ear. Fox, I trust I'm catching you at a good time? As good as any. What's up? I thought I already turned the ambient noise down. That is... Okay, that's not ambient noise. Oh, that's why. We'll turn that back up afterwards. But that's really irritating. Listening to that train. As good as time as any. What's up? I've made contact with another prospective client, a rather elusive woman of Estlander descent. She calls herself Frau Mueller. What's the job? She will not say, not to me at any rate. She has insisted that she will speak only to you. She wants to meet you in a half hour's time at the location of your choosing. Sounds good to me, I'll meet her. Very good. I will instruct her to come to the Quartz Bazaar. Where would you like to meet? By the statue in the park. It's public but secluded. Noted. I will set up the meet. Fox says one other thing you should. The comlink cuts to static. A moment later, the lights of the U-Bahn car flicker and wink out. You hear the screeching sound of steel and steel, and the train grinds to a halt. Okay, let's turn up that sound volume again. And now it's back for some reason? The deuce. Oh, it's another train going by. That makes sense. The whole station's lost power. Station's main power is off and the train's not going anywhere until it's back on. Okay. How are we for health? Did we heal up after leaving? Are we still on? Okay. It looks like the console could extend to the nearby. Looks like the console could extend the nearby bridge to the tracks, but the power is out, so the entire thing is non-functional. This is almighty suspicious. Got a fuse, or some fuse. Looks like some squatters are living in this station. Tunnels collapsed. That. Advanced med kit. That'll be useful. And a fuse box. Okay. That didn't seem to do anything, so let's use the fuse box again. Remove the extra one from... and add that to track, and track. Leave it alone. Do we have power to cross the bridge now? Extend the bridge. The ankle bridge smoothly slides out and spans the gap. Interesting. It's so dark in the maintenance area you can barely see your hand in front of your face. I thought this was just going to be starting and stopping again, but I normally take a break around now, so I'm going to take my break now. It should be a short break, but I'm going to make it now. I don't want to get involved in something that's going to take a half hour. I'd rather start something right at the beginning of it. So let's throw up some music, and I'll be back in 5 to 10. See you then.